Suno is still alive from Akwa Ibom, still in Uyo. 18th Battalion was not told to enter Ore and Ukitipopa. They were told to head to Lagos.
Who told them to head to Lagos?
I think the Israelis knew what was happening.
The Israelis?
Yes. They knew what was happening.
They were thinking for Biafra?
They were involved on our side. We were there hiding it.
So, it was not Victor Banjo's decision to head?
It was his decision to halt. Emeka was fond of singing that like a song. To halt at Ore. He told us, that one I cannot hide from you.
That?
He told us that when he managed to get Victor Banjo on phone, a radio phone, what are you doing at Ore, Victor? He said he was organizing troops. Say, Victor, you are of Nai. Nigeria Army engineers, you are not a combatant soldier. I'm a combatant soldier. You want to reorganize troops that have not fought a battle. It was a straight journey.
They were supposed to head to Lagos?
Yes.
To capture the Dambara?
Yes. That was the instruction. He decided to stop at Ore. And when Emeka said he managed to get him on phone, he said, what are you doing at Ore? Say he's reorganizing troops. Said, no, Victor. Reorganizing troops that have not fought a battle? I'm combatant. You are an engineer. If we need bridges to be pulled up or pulled down, we call you.
So why did he send an engineer to lead that battle?
Because of his belief that we needed the Yoruba to understand that their own son was leading didn't call it battle, he called it an expeditionary force.
To capture Lagos?
That was
So, at some point, Victor Banjo returned to Biafra?
Yes.
So what was his offense?
He was arrested.
Why? Why was he arrested?
He disobeyed army command, military command. Decent. And the man who arrested him was the usual man, the man who does that kind of job well. Colonel Joe Achuzia arrested him.
Arrested Ifajuna too?
Yes, he arrested all of them.
Did the Biafran leadership see that as subversion?
Of course. Of course.
And that was the penalty.
It could have ended September.
Why are you sure?
It could have ended September if Banjo did not do what he did.
So the intention was to take over Lagos, not to
the war could have ended because the northern federal permanent secretaries were already beginning to evacuate to Kaduna and Kano.
So if you took over Lagos, what would have happened to Biafra?
I think the Emeka's strategy then was to give Midwest to Midwesterners, give the West to Westerners. That will also, because don't forget that the crux of the anger in the East, the crux of the anger in the Eastern political leadership, the crux of the anger in Biafra was against the North. So at that point.
But he did not consult Awolowo in that regard.
I think he tried to establish contact with him.
But do not forget, at that time, northern troops were occupying Yoruba land.
Yes.
I hope you remember.
Yes.
Don't you think Victor Banjo was saying, no, this strategy is wrong. Ojukwu might want to capture my people and enslave them.
I don't think so. I tried as much as possible, like you saw in the book, to avoid this kind of discussion because it's purely military. I talked about exile. I was more interested in exile. That's what the book represents.
I know the book is about exile.
Yes.
But I have the opportunity to discuss with Ojuku's personal assistant that have written a book with a chapter, so many things are left unsaid. I will try to extract as much as I can. But let's come back to the SI.
Moving on. This is Biafraland. We are upgrading. We are moving on. Very soon we will be writing it to gentlemen. Or Biafraland. Okay? I'm closing now. I'm closing. You see, Biafra is moving, man. This is Biafra Ishinko. This is Biafra Ishinko. We're moving, man. Yeah, man. See how it's moving. Biafra Ishinko. We are ready. The goal of the land is at work. Trump, your children is moving ahead. Putin, the president of Russia. We are moving. This is Biafra Med, AK, Ishinko. Yeah. We are moving. You see how it is? Original. Ishinko from Biafra Med.
All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as to the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to all your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you could be the first. We'll collect them. All right, the man you saw on your screen that was talking was Ojuku's personal assistant during the Nigeria Biafra Civil War 1967 to 1970, and he was giving some details and explanation of what actually took place during that particular time he was being interviewed. And many people do not know the history, many people do not know how this struggle started. And in the often people has always been betrayal. Victor Banjo, who betrayed Ojukwu as Ojukwu told him to move ahead and conquer the city of Lagos. Of course, you know that Lagos then was the capital city. And instead of him moving as Ojukwu commanded, he decided to stop at Ore. And when Ojukwu called, he said that he was trying to regroup. And according to the man, Ojukwu was like, you are not a combatant soldier. How are you regrouping? And the main reason of Ojukwu, making sure that he was part of the people, that that we do the invasion, was because he's coming from the West. And Ojukwu felt that the West also were marginalized, and Victor Banjo was supposed to stand by him in order for Ojukwu to deliver the West to the West and separate the southeast from the north and allow everybody to be alone. But Victor Banjo, being an Ofemano person, that has always been their character of betrayal. And remember that Victor Banjo was also then arrested and imprisoned by the then NIG government. And part of the reason why Victor Banjo did what he did was to prove to the NIG government that he is not disloyal to them. He wanted to secure the trust of the NIG government, using Ojukwu as his bait to be able to do that. And Ojukwu did not see that on a long run. It was after everything that Ojukwu came to that understanding. All right, on the other video, you saw Gentle the Yahoo, brandishing Ngwogo, Ngwaya that was made here, that was made in the land of Biafra. You saw it. That stuff looks very foreign. It looks very foreign. It's just that we have a bad government. If it were to be a good government, most times some of these developed countries, their government does not actually look at things mostly in the negative aspect. Usually, they look at it from the positive point of view by making sure that this kind of people are being utilized for the benefit of the government. Since they have this wisdom, since they have this sense of coming up with such a manufacturing, what the government does is that the government uses them, put them into work, and must produce what is in their brain. But here, they will label you a terrorist, they will label you a criminal, they will label you whatever they can in order to be able to kill whatever Chukwuka has put inside of you. From what Gentle the Yahoo is showing there, it can show you that the Biafrans can do better. They have the brain, they have the sense, they have what it takes to mass reproduce whatever it is. Aba people are doing it. Any clothes that come down to Aba will not only mass producing, they will produce the same quality and bring it into the market and sell it with the same name. That's what happens over there in Aba. Alright, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you.